Welcome to Drinking Bros, presented by GhostBed.com. Yeah, welcome to Drinking Bros, kids, or should we be called Nostradamus Bros? We called that Liz Cheney thing almost to the exact point yesterday, D'Anthony.
Nostradamus. By the way, don't forget to like and subscribe everywhere you are.
To the show, yeah.
Comment and turn on your fucking notifications.
Yep.
Every time I see people bitching about, I didn't get the notification, and then I look on the back end of YouTube and see only 12% of people are even signed up for notifications, shut the fuck up and do it.
Click the bell, and then go inside your phone and then click on the notifications. Exactly like that sound that just happened.
Well,
right
that's actually airdrop.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
okay.
That's that sound. What are you airdropping into whom back there?
But we made good with YouTube, by the way. Real quick, we made good with YouTube. We're on the up and up with YouTube. We've been verified by the YouTubias. Is that it? YouTubias? Utopians? YouTubes? It's YouTubes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoever the higher ups are at YouTube. We made good with them. We made some peace with them. And they're letting our channel grow and flourish now.
Yeah, Bob sucked all their dicks.
Is that what happened?
And I watched. There was actually more important for me to be there watching than it was for any particular person to be doing the sucking. He just happened. He happened to be available that day.
I was like, what do I need to do to get things going? And they looked at me and they pointed and they said, you, and then they whipped out their wieners and they said, tube.
Okay.
And that was it.
That was it, yeah. And then you put their tube in your mouth.
I did the math.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's how the name YouTube became the name of the company. And obviously, if you're YouTube, you need people to watch, and that's where I came in. So.
And I just lost our privilege right now.
I do like to watch. I've said this before, but I'll watch anybody have sex with anybody else for any reason at any time.
Anytime you will. Anytime.
There you go.
But our prediction yesterday of Liz Cheney came true. What was the final point spread on that? What was the was it 30?
That's a good
25. We were right there. They called the race so early. It was like 20 minutes after the polls closed. They were like
12% of the vote was in when they called it.
Yeah.
So.
I've never seen an election called that fast in my life. And yes, we will be doing a live midterm election as well here, and I'm sure that'll be some drunken fuckery. So if you want to come on out November 8th, the NBA is off. Maybe your bosses will give you the day off too, and you guys can come and hang with us and do it. But they called that race 12 minutes after the polls closed. That's how bad it was. And then Liz
she
Cheney
lost 66 to 29.
Oh God! Wait, really? 37 points?
Yeah.
Boy, 37%. My God, man. That's nuts. I didn't even know who this woman was, by the way. Margie Hagerman or whatever the fuck her name is. No idea who that is. I did see her on Laura Ingraham last night.
I mean, to be honest, I don't know who she is either, but if Republicans who have come out of nowhere recently are any evidence, I guess, she's probably going to be a lunatic.
We'll find out.
Because usually if it's like some Republican you've never heard of and they just show up out of nowhere and win something, especially primarying somebody else, that's typically a crazy person.
She had a Diane Wiest type of vibe to her. I know that's specific, but that's what she kind of reminded me of last night. Because I watched her on Laura Ingraham. Rob O'Neill was on Gutfeld last night, so that came on right after. And I was like, I'll flip it on and check it out. And yeah, she came on right after her victory. She said Liz had not called her yet. And then I flipped over to another channel, and she was giving her speech, and she compared herself to Abraham Lincoln, which I thought was pretty fun. Yep.
Yeah, she said 2 years ago, I won this primary with 73% of the vote. I could easily have done the same again. The path was clear, but it would have required that I go along with President Trump's lie about the 2020 election. That was a path I could not and would not take. No, you just didn't have to participate in the dumb January 6th shit. There's plenty of people who didn't get involved in the whole fucking stolen election narrative that are still in Congress now. It had nothing to do with that. You're just totally trying to fucking shift the blame to this other thing that's completely unrelated. You lying bitch.
Right. And I find it funny that both of them are out. So Kinzinger, who was on that J6 hearing, and
Well, he's
Liz
just
Cheney.
leaving.
Well, he didn't have a choice.
Yeah. Well, he didn't want to be embarrassed like this.
Hey, there was another one too, man, and it's you guys know I'm an Ohio State fan. Did you know Tony Gonzalez? Remember the Whites receiver? He was kind of like a Cooper Cup-ish type
There's
of
only
dude.
one Tony Gonzalez that really
You're not
matters.
talking about the tight end.
No.
Okay, that's the only one I know.
Anthony Gonzalez is his name. He was a white wide receiver for Ohio State. Very good. Cooper Cup-ish type of vibe, Wes Welker-ish type of vibe. Played a couple years in the NFL. And then I guess he was in Congress in Ohio. And same thing with him. He was one of the 10 people that went against Trump. And he went ahead and quit as well.
Yeah.
And just said, I'm all done here.
Sometimes you got to quit.
Yeah, and I'm okay with it. I think it's fun. Now, what I don't think is fun is this 87,000 IRS agents bullshit. Like,
Well, funny
for who though? Like, I mean, what the fuck? I was tagged in this on Twitter today, and we verified it. Bob, pull up who had the original post on this. So they're already training these IRS agents to become armed guards, armed security. What are they armed for? What are they armed for?
So someone was explaining this to me the other day. There's a certain level of IRS agent that this isn't like a fucking, pencil pusher. It's the ones who have to show up to repo shit.
Sure, and that's fine, but the guy in the wheelchair isn't showing up anywhere, Bob.
No.
And I don't understand this. And look at the fun. Can you zoom in on his face? He's got a fun look, as if he's on the new Batman ride at Six Flags.
Look at how seriously everyone in that picture is taking it.
Well, you have to, right?
I kind of hope he shows up to my place. I'm on the third floor.
Dude, look at the rest of the team. If this is who's showing up to repo my shit.
Can you zoom into his face there?
Twitter's weird with that
Oh,
picture.
it's so good. It's just so funny, so alive. I think in his mind, right, going through this, he's like, look, this is a fun thing. We're going out to this old man who's probably had his own business, small business owner for 30 years, and now we're going to take all his money from him. Yeah, there it is. Zoom in. There it is. Bobby, you're on fire, Bobby. Look at that guy. So full of life. Nice trigger discipline, the whole shit.
Yeah, on a plastic gun.
Look, sometimes it's just fun to repo a restaurant owner's oven hood. Okay? Sometimes it's just fun to go around the corner to your local diner and say, hey, buddy, I know time's been tough, but here's my gun. Give me the hood.
You put the panini down. We're all done here. You're coming with us. You owe us $870 from 2014. My thing is this. This guy's got a fun look on his face, and he's having a good time, smiling, laughing, until they roll up to somebody's house, and they're like, hey, Jim, we're gonna need you to strap in. Why? I've got my gun. I'm here to pull somebody out of their house. That's not going to happen today, Jim. We're actually going to use you as a battering ram.
Well, maybe somebody will wear the guy on their back like Luke wore Yoda on his back in the Dagobah system. You know what I mean? A little leather satchel. Or like in Ace Ventura 2, how Tommy Davidson, he was the crazy fighter guy. They kept him in that little fucking thing. Oh, my God. This is so stupid.
So that's fun. And then pull up the other photos, Bob, because these are great as well. Because the other part of this is, I get Democrats, guns are bad. The Democrats say guns are bad. We're giving 87,000 more people guns.
Well, I don't know if all 87,000 new agents will be armed.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Let's go to the next one here. Yeah, look at her. That is... Zoom in on her. Look at that. Look at the people in that photo.
They're just legit trying to hire a bunch of fucking angry Karens.
And arm them. I'd be more afraid of an angry armed Karen than I would be like a robber.
Is this going to be... Well, I wouldn't, because they don't last very long in a fight. Let's be real. I fought quite a few women in my day.
What's the other picture, Bob? Because there was one that somebody had called the placement of her gun. God, it was funny. They said, this is the Vente caramel mocha grip that she has on the gun. It's the Asian woman, the fun, flirty Asian one that I sent you, Bob. There you go, right there. Yep. And if you can zoom in on her. Now, Dan, for the audience, can you describe what this is exactly when you hold a weapon like that? Is that the correct technique?
That's called a weaver grip.
Okay.
And I'm not kidding.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You ever seen it in real life?
No, I'm not. It's something that used to be popular in the 70s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, maybe in the 50s as well, particularly with revolvers. But since on a revolver, there isn't as much going on up here to hang on to. Instead of having your hand like this, you would have your hand like this, basically for stabilization. You see it in movies every now and again from people that don't get enough training on how to actually properly hold a firearm. Now, this woman, the way she's holding that weapon right there, she's about to get fucking tunneled right through her forehead with the entire slide of that weapon. And it's going to drive straight through the back of her brain.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's really stupid.
But she's got a mask on. They're all having fun there. Who is the next pick, Bob, in that fun little hit list we sent? Because it looked like a row of them standing kind of back to back behind each other there. Maybe 4 or 5 women back to back. Pop up the full. There it is. Yeah, that one right there. So pop this up for me real quick because I want to see. So are the dudes in the background getting like, are they in line
to get arrested?
Yeah, is that what that is?
Why are they wearing masks?
I'm not real sure.
Is that guy's wearing 2 masks, the one in the front right there?
Well, Jill Biden just got COVID again yesterday, so maybe it's out of respect for her. But the other dude in the back, homeboy in the back's not wearing a mask.
Flying half mask.
Yeah.
Just wear it halfway down your face in solidarity. Can you zoom in on this asshole? Because this dude's clearly never fucking held a weapon in his life either. I don't know why he's standing with his hips and shoulders parallel like this. Just like football, guys.
Yeah.
Right? Keep your shoulders and your hips, right, lined up on the target. Whether you're tackling or shooting. It's the same goddamn principle.
Look at that. But look at the look in his eyes there. He's ready. Dude.
I'm going to shoot this school up. That's what he looks like, to be honest.
Oh, the black girl in the back. She's
actually pointing the gun right at this dude right here.
Yeah, maybe he owes back taxes, and that's part of the
She's
fun
like,
thing.
I don't care if you work for the IRS or not. I'm coming to get them monies, bitch.
Yeah, give me all them monies, dude. The guy in the wheelchair, though, is the best. I mean, strap up, bro. Jim, you're not going in through anybody's.
Well, they got to go full fucking Breaking Bad and put a car bomb on that thing, right?
Oh yeah.
They just like put flashbangs all over it, and then put him in. He's just ringing that bell. Yeah.
Does it just turn into Repo Men with Jude Law?
It could,
come after them.
Yeah, that's Forrest Whitaker, right?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Remember that?
I haven't seen Repo Man.
Repo Man is actually a pretty dope movie. So
Okay.
the premise is that it's a corporatocracy or what's also known as fascism, where you lose a body part and then they sell it to you for a price that you can't possibly afford, and then Jude Law shows up at some point and rips your fucking literal lungs out of your body.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's pretty dope, yeah.
Okay. Shit, man. I get down on Jude Law.
Yeah, but then it turns.
What
Yeah, then
happens
he
then?
has to he gets fucked up and has to get some shit, and then he can't pay for it. Now he's on the lam.
Oh, fuck.
So
it's always how it works.
Yeah,
Switcheroo, yeah.
the moral of the story is you shouldn't give a shit about things until they affect you.
Sure.
And then you launch an entire war against the government.
I
because of
agree.
it. That's how it works.
I agree. Yeah, Jude Law's got it all figured out, man. You know? After Young Pope. And then we had a guest, Barnes Courtney, on the show who said that he had to take care of Jude Law's baby for a year. Jude Law's got it figured out. I mean, he knocked somebody up and then made some other dude, a rock star, a famous rock star, take care of his baby for a year. And then Jude Law would just kind of show up with shoes here and there and give them to the kid as like a fun little gift of like, hey, your dad, don't forget your dad's Jude Law. And then he would leave. And I liked all that.
I mean, I would just send him like a signed headshot once every 2 or 3 years, something like that.
Now, the Liz Cheney thing, they're saying she plans to potentially run in 2024 for president. That can't be something that you're honestly considering after
clearly,
a loss that bad.
Yeah, clearly she doesn't mind getting her shit pushed in. So,
I guess.
like Kinzinger quit because he knew he was going to get fucking annihilated.
Yes.
She stayed in to try to make a point. Like, look at how brave I am losing because of this principled stand I took. Like, all right, cool, man. That's dumb.
You know what it was? You know what the bravery was? For about an hour last night on Twitter, it was every Democrat with a blue check mark telling her how brave she was. And that was it. You'll never hear from them again.
Well, you know that's like 20,000 people. They make a lot of noise, but it's about 20,000 people.
Mm-hmm. Well, because they push them to the top of the feed, so they're right there. You see them all first. But yeah, if that is real, that she's thinking about running for 2024, maybe it's another country, just not this one. I'm not sure. Like Canada, maybe she could run in Canada or something, but definitely not here. Now we've got a story that hits close to home, okay? Real goddamn close to home in Texas, where we live, where our work is, where all of our friends are. They're removing Anne Frank from the school system down here in Fort Worth, Bob.
More specifically, an Anne Frank comic.
Oh, what do you mean, like a comedian?
No, like a comic book. This is a graphic novel, I guess would be the way to put it. So it's her diary was graphically novelized, I guess you could say.
Wow. So were they not happy with the artwork or how Anne looked? I think the artist did a pretty good job. I'm a Francophile, and I noticed these things. I think the artist did a pretty good job. Were they just not happy with the art or the message? Do we know why? Was the Holocaust too much for children?
I think that might have been it. It hasn't specified what level of school this was pulled. Like, it's just from the school district. So I don't know if this was on the shelves in middle school or if they were pulling it from the high school. I don't fucking know.
Well, I will say this, because my kid just started third grade, my oldest kid. And one of the books that got sent home to him, it's called this like Who Is series. And it's all like, famous people for the last 200 years or whatever, right? One of them was Anne Frank. Martin Luther King was in there. Anne Frank was in there. So it's fine for a third grader. What are we saying? Are we just going to skip over the Holocaust?
Yeah, I have no
talk about
idea.
that anymore. Because I think who was on the show when we discussed this? It's just about erasing history. I forget who it was, but
was it Jared Freed?
Maybe.
We talked about Anne Frank when he was here.
Yeah, and I don't really understand that. And they didn't give a reason for this.
It was basically, like they were just they had been filed under a complaint with the school district, so they have to pull them for review.
Okay.
And it was the Bible, and then Toni Morrison's The Bluest Eye. I don't know what that is.
This was in Keller, Texas, by the way. It's the Keller Independent School District. So I don't know if that's
probably named after Helen, dude.
Yeah, she was a fraud, by the way.
She was.
I know we've been dinged on social media for saying that before, but she was a total fraud.
I did a whole movie on it.
She could see colors.
Yeah.
No, that's
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah. Helen could hear. All she needed was a glass turned upside down on a table.
She flew a plane.
She's done all of the things.
That was a lie.
No, it was not, Rob. She flew a fucking plane. Yeah. She's going to be in the new Top Gun. You know that, right? It's her and Miles Teller. So Tom Cruise isn't going to be in it. It's going to be Helen Keller and
and to get payback on the Saudis, they're going to fly planes into Saudi fucking high-rise towers.
Yes, and he's going to say,
but she's going to be
close your eyes, Helen.
They're going to be flying right next to each other, looking into each other's cockpits, and she's going to be signing and shit.
I mean, she has a 9/11 connection.
She does. She sure does.
Which is the.
All of the files were at the World Trade Center?
They were in the World Trade Center, yeah.
There was a charity or something there too, right? Like they were actually employees.
Her organization was located in the World Trade Center.
Yeah,
she knew.
And because of Helen Keller and her family's sort of arrogance or what have you, their need to be in the most spectacular building on Earth, people died.
Yeah, people died because of Helen Keller.
So, by the way, the third book that they banned, The Bluest Eye, I just looked it up. It's a novel about a black girl growing up in the Great Depression and all the hardship she had to deal with, including racism, incest, and child molestation.
Yeah, I think
it's like a kid's being as a kid living a shitty childhood, basically.
Right. Okay. I think they'll end up removing probably everything.
This dude that works at the school district says when we got the Diary of Anne Frank on the list of books to be reviewed, we thought it was a joke. But it wasn't. Apparently, it was filed under a category that it shouldn't be read without parental supervision, although I'm not sure why. Hawes, the woman in question, she suspected that the parent may have objected to the unabridged diary's reference to female genitalia, same-sex attraction, and other sexual matters which have been deemed pornographic by parental challenges in the past. But she couldn't be sure because the parent who challenged the book didn't show up to the meeting. If you're asking me if third graders should be reading about a girl in the Holocaust finger blasting herself, probably not.
Right.
I think that's a decent fucking line to draw in the sand.
Yeah, the book that my kid got was pretty much about her life. They didn't go into the finger blasting at all.
Yeah.
And
we did Anne Frank's diary in like 6th or 7th grade, but it was the abridged.
Yeah, we
Yes,
didn't.
yes,
I never
correct.
knew about any of this horse shit.
I didn't either.
And it didn't, like, when I found out about it as an adult, it didn't change anything. It's just like, oh, that's an adult piece of information for me to have as an adult.
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
See, in North Carolina, that's all we learned.
They get all franked up down there, man. You know, I don't mind it, but I'm with Dan on this one. A little too much for a child. If that's the version they're pulling, fine. But yeah, 6th grade. Yeah, even in 6th or 7th, I think when we had the actual Diary of Anne Frank. Yeah, it was the abridged version.
I'm also not sure why the Bible would be in a public school library in the fucking first place.
Is that what they pulled as well?
That was one of them. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Like I don't understand. Like honestly, I don't care if it's there or not, because if kids are going to be influenced by that sort of thing, it's going to happen at home probably anyways.
Yeah.
But it's just weird. Like with the way things are now, that seems like a strange thing. If it was high school, that would be a big deal. But for, you know.
Yeah, I mean, look, the Bible's for hotel rooms, so you don't make bad decisions. And every time you open up that drawer, it's a reminder that you shouldn't have unprotected anal sex with a stranger you met at an Applebee's.
Well, there's quite a bit of unprotected anal sex in the Bible, actually. And,
is there really?
well, and, yeah, they destroyed the two
I haven't
cities.
read it in a long
The
time.
two cities involved got, wiped off the face of the earth.
Okay.
So you can read into that however you want to.
Yeah, I'll take a peek, see some other time. Kind of busy at the time.
Yeah.
I'm going through some fantasy football shit right now. Not sure who I'm going to draft, so that's going to eat up pretty much the next 2 weeks of my life.
So Keller ISD actually has a whole website. They're actually incredibly transparent about this, about everything that's been challenged.
By the way,
man, people are challenging a lot of books.
Most schools are, Bob. Like, they're really opening up the books on this shit. Like, I get fucking 5 emails a day about my kids' schools and what's going on there. I don't mind it. But, like, going back to the schools, I'd rather see those 87,000 fucking armed people at the goddamn schools not working for the IRS.
Are these people with just like nothing to do?
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
like
Well,
really bored moms?
Yeah.
No, well, that's how Glenn Youngkin got elected in Virginia, though, right? It would be one thing if the institution of public education could be trusted. It would be one thing if we didn't have literally hundreds of examples of these people, especially these fucking women in their late 20s and early 30s, trying to fucking program children into this woke horse shit. It's not a fucking conspiracy theory. You could see literally hundreds of examples of this shit that happened all over the country in your red state, just like it's happening in blue states. It'd be one thing if that wasn't happening and you could actually trust the institution to have, nuanced conversations about graphic shit like that. But you can't trust them because what they're going to do is like, everybody considers Anne Frank a hero, ask anybody. And she was a lesbian, so you should be too.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off of that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Stop grooming children. The end.
I don't know why it's such a big deal for people.
Would you pull it
to
from a
wanna
high
do
school?
that.
No.
No, I wouldn't pull it from a high school. I would definitely pull it from, and you'll understand this. Once your kid starts talking to you and having full conversations at like 4 or 5 years old, you'll be like, oh, fuck, they really shouldn't be hearing any of this.
I wouldn't.
I don't want them to hear any of that, but I didn't
even let them listen to my fucking show.
Oh yeah, but this is the annoying thing about this is they're not saying where these books were.
Yeah, if you're talking about like a complete ban from the entire school district, that's stupid. Like honestly, there's no book I would ban from a high school. If you can't figure it out by the time you're like 15 years old, then you're just not going to figure it out.
I
dude.
agree.
You're
Yeah.
a dum-dum, and we should be able to expose you to things and then find out if you're a dum-dum or not, and then put you in a state asylum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you read Catcher in the Rye and you're like, fucking, I should go shoot somebody.
Yeah.
Like, all right, cool, man. You're going to jail forever. You can't be in society. I'm sorry.
If somebody shows up with some mice in their pocket the next day, huh? All right.
Or they're like, who's really good is Lenny.
Yeah,
just
Lenny.
strangle a rabbit in front of you. Like, oh, bud. That's not the point of that story. Son of a bitch.
Fucking A, is this real NASA? We're going to the moon? The moon rocket. Got moved to the launch pad for
I
the
really
first test flights.
You know what I want to do? I want to be the first person to masturbate on the moon. That's my only goal in life now.
Well, you know they said it was dangerous.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
What's dangerous? I mean, if you think about if it was this group of people in this room right now on the ISS, on the International Space Station, you would be dodging cum like 24 hours a day.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you see them floating around through the tubes and shit. You would just be like batting cum away from your face. It's everywhere.
This rocket, though, got to the moon. What are they going to do with this? Are they going to land on the fucking moon?
I think we should blow it up.
No. I want to go back to the moon.
Or build a bridge.
I just want it to be somebody cool. That's
It's only 275,000 miles. We can build that bridge.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it would
For
take
sure.
like probably 100 years, but let's do it.
Yeah. I think China will probably end up doing it first.
I've also got this idea to build a wall between the Earth and the moon to keep out space Mexicans.
Sure.
Which are a huge problem. I mean, octopus,
Tons.
that's a space Mexican. That's an alien living on our planet and is doing weird shit underwater where we can't see it.
There's tons of space Mexicans out there.
Yeah, for sure. And to be honest, there's a good chance that the stingray that killed Steve Irwin was operating, off a target package provided to him by these alien fucking octopus space Mexicans.
Sure.
So what the fuck are we even doing here?
Well, the FBI is not doing its job. They're doing some stuff with Trump, and I think should be the opposite. But this thing is going to have, it says, 3 mannequins in it, and they're not going to land it. It's just a test.
That's fake.
God damn it.
Send actual people there that I know. Otherwise, I don't believe it happened.
All right, here we go. So they're saying this is practice run for 2 years, and then they're going to land on the moon with a human crew as early as 2025.
Why do they need a fucking practice run? We did this in 1969 using only Newtonian physics.
Yeah.
Right? 400-year-old information we used to do this shit in 1969, and now we need to do a fucking test run? No, just go land on the moon, dude.
Well, so what they're saying
You can ride a fucking big wheel up there.
What they're saying is this is the first time since 1972 that they've even launched a rocket that's designed for deep space like that. So maybe they got to work out the kinks because it's been 50 years, close to 50
maybe
years.
they can just let Elon Musk launch a Tesla up there. Because he already did.
He already did, yeah. But
I mean, you can drive a Tesla for sure on the moon. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
If I'm Elon, I try to beat this thing, and then I try to land the Tesla on the moon.
I might blow up the moon if I'm him.
What would happen?
No more waves.
In the ocean?
Right.
And that's about it?
I mean, it depends on how you blew it up, like where all the matter went. Chances are over the next 20 to 100,000 years, it would all slam back into each other unless you launched it out into space.
Wouldn't that cause a giant tidal wave? And
big one?
Yeah.
So it'd be like you were driving in a car and then slammed on brakes and there was water in a bucket or something inside of the car. It would all slam forward. Yeah. But that's fine. I don't care about that. I know how to swim.
Well, you also live in Texas, so it's not going to hit you.
Well, we're like only 3 hours from the coast, bud. So it is going to hit us.
It's not, I don't think 3 hours.
But maybe
that's a long distance.
Maybe like knee deep, which I can handle that.
Yeah, knee deep is fine. And if you go to the second floor, you've got a second floor in your home, you'll be fine.
Kevin Lumford says in 6 months, the mainstream media were reporting that moonpox is in 9 countries.
Oh, it is, by the way.
Yeah.
What's his name? Lumford?
Lumford, yeah.
You think he's got a band?
And then Ford.
Lumford and Sons?
That's Mumford. Okay. And I think that band is done.
You're correct. It's just the lead singer now. Once Homeboy started voting for Trump, he canceled the band, and now it's just him.
There's no more Sons?
No, there's no more Sons. It's just Mumford.
Well, good. I guess he can continue playing the exact same song over and over for the next 30 fucking years.
You know what cannot be replaced? The singer.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's still there.
Yeah.
It's
the same band,
him.
man.
It's just him, yeah, playing guitar. You could fucking easily just line up a bunch of other people. Like, you're fine on that one.
Yeah, no one notices.
No. And he gets to keep all the publishing money himself now, so he's fine. He's married to one of the girls that you like. Shit, Carrie Mulligan. That's his wife. Yeah. I know you're a big Carrie Mulligan fan, so congratulations,
Oh, I know
Bob.
who that is.
Yeah, I mean, I just like a sickly blonde.
Yeah.
You really do.
She definitely looks like she may have dabbed in the H a little bit.
You think so?
Just a little
hair on, yeah.
She snorted it. She didn't shoot it.
You think so?
Yeah.
A little pinky dabber in the
mean,
nose.
I've done it. Come on.
Have you really?
No. No, I've smoked opium before, though.
I haven't
Opium
touched it.
Opium's fucking dope.
Is it?
Opium,
Like
smoking,
old school? Out of
Yeah.
like the flower?
Well, I don't know about a flower. It's red rock opium. It's like a yellowish powder, but yeah, it's like NN and DMT. It's good.
Is it worth the hype?
No, not really. And you get withdrawals. Like if you smoke NN DMT, you're gonna get the same kind of highs you do with psilocybin, and with those two things, you're not gonna get withdrawals ever. With heroin, obviously, you get withdrawals.
Sure.
Because it's your opioid receptors. Yeah, so don't do that.
Well, if you are out there and you're doing hair-on, do it on the Ghost Bed from ghostbed.com/drinking bros. 2 free pillows. That's the new deal. 2 free pillows with a mattress right now. Go and get it, dude. It's so hot out there. It's a cooling mattress, cooling pillows. You will feel great about your life. I highly recommend the sheets. I don't want to. Well, I was going to say I'm not going to sleep on the sheets, but obviously I sleep on the sheets. The cover's right here as well, but the sheets are amazing. The cover's amazing. I'm a huge fan of those. I have not tried. Full disclosure, I still have not tried the weighted blankets. People who enjoy that type of thing have said they love it, but I heard you sleep for like 90 hours, so I just can't afford to do that. Now, if you want to load up your entire cart, you just use the promo code Drinkin Bros at checkout there and load it all the way to the top. Anything you can think of, 30% off, 40% off the bundle package. That is the adjustable base and the mattress combined together. It's got USB ports, flashlights, all the things to do heroin in. It's great for. It's this very sleek remote that you can easily put inside of you if things escalate. I don't know what you're doing tonight. Figure it out. The bottom of the page, you're going to see a 60-month pay-as-you-go program, no interest, as long as you have decent credit. Check that box, and all the deals that I just mentioned are good with that. You can walk out of there with a brand new bedroom set for about $25 a month. Go to ghostbed.com/drinking bros today. What are you laughing at over there? What are you chuckling about?
I was looking at a dog.
Missing any legs?
No.
All right.
I like dogs. They bring me joy. One of the few things they do.
One of the few things that brings me joy is Diet Smoke. Dietsmoke.com. I love these goddamn guys, man. Best in the biz. It's a perfect medium high. It's edibles, all right? It's THC edibles shipped right to your house. I don't know how they're doing it, and I don't care. I've ordered 90 of these goddamn things, and it's amazing. They've always got deals on like 3 or 4 jars, too. And then when you use the promo code Drinkin Bros at checkout, you get 20% off on top of that. So no lie, the last one I bought, because I take one of these at night. It's great for sleep. They're 10 milligrams a piece. It's a nice medium high, like you're not fucking checking out of life. And you're fine. It's fun at concerts. All the things at dietsmoke.com. It's great. They got watermelon, blue raspberry. It tastes amazing. Keep them on the top shelf, though. That's the one warning. You don't want those to get out in public, but they're a fucking blast, man. Great for sleep, concerts, Netflix, whatever you're doing, dude. We moonlight is the Stoner Bros at nights. So when you go to dietsmoke.com, use the promo code Drinkin Bros, you get 20% off all their Delta 8 THC gummies. Go to dietsmoke.com, promo code Drinkin Bros to get 20% off. That's dietsmoke.com, promo code Drinkin Bros for 20% off the Diet Smoke THC gummies. Now, if you're taking a piss test out there, if that's part of your job, you're going to piss hot. This is fucking THC, Holmes. So you're getting high, all right? I want to give you that heads up. Don't call me and be like, I failed this drug test. Yeah, I know. We're shipping gummies in the fucking mail, dude. They're THC. Sorry about it. And then last but not least here, the hardafseltzer.com. We're pausing the website as we're clearing out the old flavors and getting ready to put in the new ones. So just give that until, I think, what, Monday or Tuesday, they said?
I said 2 or 3 days, so probably by the end of the week.
Oh, perfect. Great. So we're taking inventory on whatever old flavors we have left and then getting ready for the big swap there. I think the test cans will be here tomorrow for the new flavors. So if you go to hardafseltzer.com, we got it shut off for just a couple days while we do the inventory and then start to upload the new flavors. The weird thing is, like with the alcohol industry itself, whenever you have a new flavor, you've got to turn in the formulas to each state.
Yeah.
Like their government program and all that shit. So it's kind of what we're in the midst of. And then they register your barcodes and all that other fun stuff.
And I've been attaching a picture of Chuck Norris holding 2 Uzis to each one just so they know that we're serious.
Yeah. And you have to.
Yeah.
So if you want to support the company in the meantime, you got to go to drinkinbros.com. Go to the merch store and buy some merch, damn it.
Yeah.
You can get these fun, flirty snapbacks that we have here. I've got the Olive Garden t-shirt on today. Boom. Look at this, Drinkin' Bros. Ooh. Look at this. When you're here, your family. That's nice. We got all the things in the store at drinkinbros.com. Also, submissions for Drinkin' Bro of the Week are there. So fill those out, and then we'll say your Drinkin' Bro of the Week live on air. Go to drinkinbros.com and then just click on the old store. The Abolish FBI shirts are fucking killing it, dude.
Yeah, they're doing well.
We've had those for fucking months, though, before all this bullshit happened.
Yeah, well.
You know? We're seeing into the future is what we're doing here.
Sure, yeah. And a lot of people are stealing those designs from me as per usual.
That keeps popping up, dude.
Yeah, people. You don't need to DM me when people steal our designs. By the way, I know that they're stealing them.
Yeah,
and we don't care. And I'll just make new designs. I'm better than them at everything, including life.
Yes. So it doesn't really matter.
But if you're gonna pull up pictures, why don't you search?
Oh yeah, that hoodie's dope.
Yeah, that hoodie's real nice. Go to search Google for Chuck Norris vest or something like that. I don't remember how you find it.
What has he got on him?
Oh, you'll see. Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris, by the way,
so that
is
picture
doing a
of
signing,
him,
so he's still alive.
Go back. Yeah, that one right there.
Yeah.
Blow that up. I spent about $250 getting cardstock color prints of this made, and I stapled it to every expense report I ever turned in to the Department of Homeland Security. Every single one of them. So somebody's going to do a FOIA request at some point in the future and find a bunch of these.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Chuck's trigger discipline isn't that great. Pop that picture up there.
It's very McCloskey-esque.
Yeah, it is.
Well, you don't know that he hasn't just finished murdering somebody.
So that's what I hope, and that's what I was going to ask, right? He probably just killed two or 18 people.
He's glistening. Now, is that the sort of, Dan, is that the sort of kind of glow you had after emptying a magazine?
Yeah.
No, I think that glow actually comes with a feathered haircut, if
Okay.
I'm not mistaken, or it could be the denim top. I don't know. Somebody in the chat requested, Dan, Delco, that you RKO Rob. Now, can somebody explain to me the difference between the RKO and the Stone Cold Stunner? Because they look the same.
Yeah, they look similar.
They're a little different. It's a different variation. Stunner, you kick and then you go down, and he pops up kind of like a spring toy.
Yeah.
RKO, you're taking his head and you're riding it into the ground.
Now, can you demonstrate these on Rob for us now?
Yes.
Live on air? Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Are we going from behind there?
Yeah.
Is that what you do as you go from behind?
Giorgio, you mind helping narrate this a little bit? I know you're busy back there.
Yeah.
Doing whatever the fuck you're doing.
So you're in position right now.
This right here is the Stone Cold Stunner.
Okay.
Kick to the mid-groin.
Kick to the mid-groin. Okay.
Turn.
Yep.
Yep. You want to put his chin right in your shoulder. And
And then boom. And then he pops back, right?
knocks him out. He usually flies into the ropes or
Right.
face down on the ground.
Okay.
But
The RKO, you got to be a little sneakier,
Okay.
right?
I like Bob's fighting stance.
Yeah, I feel like in the RKO, you're like the guy performing the RKO like kicks his legs out too. It's not like landing on your ass.
Dan runs up from
Oh,
behind.
got it.
Yeah, almost like a
Yeah.
like a bulldog.
That was how Logan Paul got famous. Remember he did that? He did that to somebody in a pool.
Yeah.
And that was like his first video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't that person die?
I think so. We've never heard from them again.
Yeah, but they died of AIDS like 3 years later. It wasn't
okay, gotcha.
Unrelated.
Gotcha. Yeah, we never know here.
Yeah, and then the diamond, that's a sleeper cell, good point. The diamond cutter was essentially the same as well, but I don't remember the diamond cutter. I don't remember what that one looked like.
Well, that's Diamond Dallas Page. And I think Jay-Z stole that symbol from Diamond Dallas Page because he was first before Jay-Z. So the Rockefeller shit was afterwards, and I think he stole that from Diamond Dallas.
I still prefer Razor Ramon to all of them, to be honest.
He just died
Yeah.
Did he really?
or earlier this year, I think, right?
R.I.P. Fuck, dude. I had no
He
idea.
was one of the main NWO guys.
Yeah, the Razor's Edge is one of my favorite moves. You
Okay.
kind of jack him up on your back. And,
It was him and Nash, right? Hall and
yeah.
Nash?
Kevin
Damn,
Nash.
dude.
No, Kevin Nash is alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Scott
alive.
Hall.
Scott Hall is the one that's dead.
Yeah.
He was Razor Ramon.
How did he die?
I don't remember actually.
I want to say liver failure.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, all right.
That's probably prolonged steroid use.
That's all natural.
There's somebody else in the chat asking about gay sex. Could you demonstrate that as well? Everybody was super.
No,
eager. Oh!
no. This video's gone, probably.
Make a phone call afterwards like, hey, Abe, we did a thing.
We didn't know.
I didn't know I couldn't do that.
Oh, man. What do you think's going to happen there?
Nothing. It's just a man's ass. You don't know what that is. Come on.
Do we have the ability to go in and edit out a certain part of the video? I think we do, right? We're pushing it. I just said at the top of the show, we just got in good standing with YouTube, and then we see your asshole live on
And
TV.
I think we saw some sack as well.
So
We may wait for the video to process after and have to edit that out.
Yeah.
I just wanted to moon my fellow coworkers.
No, I
and
know.
then Dan has to
It
throw
was
the camera on
innocent,
me.
and then the camera's on you, and then we see inside your asshole, and oh boy.
Yeah, they do say that the asshole is the window to the soul too. So
If
Yeah.
we change this to a health show and it's a colonoscopy episode, do we stay on?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't think we do unless we actually put a finger in your ass and do it.
Because they have the images. We watch the camera of inside it all the time. on YouTube.
Sure.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we're going to have to. I'll glove up. I'll go in there.
Bill
Two
Schofield
fingers.
just gave you $5 to get your asshole bleached.
Ah.
I don't know what that costs, but
Nice.
it's probably more than $5.
It's more than $5.
So we're gonna need the rest of you to all contribute $5.
Correct.
There's 826 of
For
you
Giorgio's
watching.
asshole bleaching. And that we can put on Patreon because that is medical.
And we will do it too.
Yes, we will
If you
bleach
guys
his
pay
asshole.
for Giorgio to get his asshole bleached, we will definitely use the money that.
Bob,
you
how
guys
much
pay
is
for
it to
that.
get an asshole bleached these days?
So I'm at the Austin Love Doctor website. Intimate bleaching. You can get an intimate bleaching kit for $600. I guess.
No, we're not doing the
shit.
at-home version. We're taking him to
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
fucking
we want him to be there with a professional.
Yeah, did you see his asshole? Like, if it's one
He's
thing,
Greek.
it's one thing if your car needs to get buffed out a little bit. If it needs a full paint job, you go to the store. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
100%.
How much? What are we talking here to go in studio and do it? You know.
Gosh, yeah, they're being really cagey about it. Let me see if I can find somebody else. The
Craig
Austin Love.
Dulesky just gave us $100, so
Okay.
we're closer.
We're close
we're
to
at
getting
105
Giorgio's
now.
asshole bleached. Now the problem is Joel's going to have to film
Oh.
this. So
That's not going to be the weirdest thing Joel's filmed.
So at the hair removal bar,
Okay.
Intimate Skin Lightening, they have a quick 15-minute anal bleaching called Ass You Like It. That's $65.
there we go.
Yeah, so $65.
So
I
that'll
guess.
cover it. Craig Dulesky just
Let's
paid
get
for
this
it.
set up. Go ahead and contact them and see if they'll come here to do it.
Yeah, will they come in studio and then we'll promote their business because small businesses need our help more than ever these days.
Yeah, we'll pay for it and promote their business. You can tell them that.
Correct.
Corey Charlin just gave another $5. We're at 110.
Yeah, we're at 110 for the asshole.
And by the
So
way, any
that's-
additional money we have left over, we'll do something else to make his asshole nice.
Well, I say you blow it out. So I say you give Giorgio the extra money for him to go to Chipotle. And then as soon as that's bleached, you really blow that out.
Or he can use the money on adamandeve.com and start jamming more shit up his ass like he does on his
Well,
OnlyFans.
guys, I have a
Yeah.
lot of information to confess right now.
Go ahead.
Oh boy, here we go.
One, I haven't had Chipotle in over 3 months.
Well, is it because we're here now and you're not next to it every
Yes,
day?
it's definitely. Well, it started out because of convenience.
It started out, and then I started feeling better. And then so,
So Chipotle is not coming on as a sponsor anytime soon.
No, they're
and then
not.
also the OnlyFans has been shut down.
Yours?
Yeah.
Why? What happened?
Just closed up shop, you know?
Moved on with your life, huh?
Too much
Yeah.
trauma to the beehole.
Yeah,
probably.
the brain's real like plastic and modular, and I'm trying to, just gain some innocence back.
Yeah, you're cleaning up your
Whoa.
life, dude.
Okay, so this one,
Alex Cheechov just gave 20, and Corn Pop added another $2 just because he's cheap, but he needs it.
Okay,
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Dude.
we know Corn Pop.
so listen to this. Cute Nail Studio. This is an Austin one. The last one I found was actually not. I don't know why it showed up so high on the search. You can get a butt stuff package. It's 45 minutes long.
Okay.
$83 for a cleanse, exfoliation featuring a cute sugar scrub,
Oh boy,
That's
there
a
we go.
nice thing. I'd actually enjoy that.
Plus,
I think.
yeah, plus a wax, plus extractions. I don't know what that is, but I assume there's a lot of poison in Giorgio's. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it meant like pulling stuff that you had jammed out of your ass and out of your ass.
No, they're gonna leave that toy car up there.
Griff Burns Books, $5. Nathan Haley, $5, and Daniel, just the first name Daniel, for beehole bleaching.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. So here's what we need. Actually, the butt stuff didn't have the anal lightning. There's anal lightning.
Okay.
That's $38. Butt stuff plus is everything I just read plus the anal lightning.
Do they really call it butt stuff plus?
Yes.
Okay, we're in.
Great. We're in. Yeah, we're all in.
Sold. How much is that one?
Just book the appointment.
$133.
Oh, we're
perfect.
already there.
We're there.
Yeah.
Book the appointment.
Yeah,
We're
you
Why
good.
does
guys-
sugar scrub not sound appealing?
It does actually.
Yeah, it's just a little
Yeah.
exfoliation of your fucking butthole.
That
dude.
actually makes me want to go with you now and do this.
Plus-
like a sugar scrub for
There's
your
a-
asshole?
It sounds like tiny razor blades.
No, it's one of those. My wife has got that fucking soap, and it's got the beads in it, and it.
Oh, the
feels
microplastics
really,
that are killing all of us?
Correct.
Yeah,
They feel
big
great
time.
though. They really do. And I don't care that I'm losing some years off my life. It feels that good, Giorgio. So that one I can vouch for.
Another $5. I mean, we're at like probably around 150 at this point.
But that's Chipotle too. So.
But we
Well,
can leave
I
a good
don't-
tip for. I mean, look,
Yeah, we'll leave it
Oh yeah, we got to leave a tip. for
Man,
a
you
little
deserve
later.
one. You
Yeah.
deserve a tip for that.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like only $150 to get your asshole tuned up. You should tip them.
You should.
This is a full spa day for the asshole. This is a 75-minute appointment.
Do they do like a fucking
Oh,
straight
fuck, that
razor
sounds
shave of the asshole?
Yeah, they
or-
do a brooch.
It's a waxing.
Oh, it's a waxing.
Oh, boy, that's
All
rough.
I just saw his ass. That's a lot of hair.
That's not
too.
You
gonna-
could go laser hair removal.
That's not going to feel great.
No, a waxing. You want to feel that pull. You want to feel alive inside. As soon as they pull that off.
The laser's
feel
actually
laser as well.
the laser's actually
Oh, really?
worse. You're going to feel the laser for longer. Yeah.
Yeah, the wax is pretty quick.
And then the laser will take like 4 to 6 treatments too, typically.
Yeah.
So the wax is
You ever waxed up your beehole or anything like that? Taint, beehole, any of that stuff? Oh, now it's the moment of truth.
All I ask is that after all of this is done, will someone finally love me?
no. The answer to that's no.
No.
Even with a smooth sphincter.
I mean, how do you make that part of your value proposition? Let's say you're filling out your Twitter or your Tinder bio.
Mm-hmm.
How do you gently remind a woman that you've got a very nice?
I think I just
asshole?
linked this episode.
Okay, well that's probably gonna be a problem because she's gonna see the pre-asshole, right? That's the problem. We need to
you're
do a
right.
second episode about your new asshole, and we'll call it Giorgio's new asshole.
New asshole yet. TNHP podcast just gave us $10 too. So now we're getting somewhere.
So you guys want like a cribs, like before and after, like
Yeah.
a pimp my ride of my butthole.
Yo, this is where my asshole's gonna get bleached today. I'm Giorgio. I'm 33, and I'm single, dude.
Exhibit's
And then
still there?
boom. Yeah. Oh,
For those of you that are
he's back. He wants back in the franchise. You know that, right?
yeah. For those of you watching from work right now, you're welcome.
Yeah, you're real welcome for that.
Probably if you're watching from work, save your money because you're going to need it for your new job. Alex Cheechoff, another $20. For,
Yeah, Cheech-off.
This
Let's
is
go.
this is for the tip for the bleaching artist, which I assume is what that's called.
I think so.
And then
I think so.
Jeep and Justin, $5 for anti-monkey butt powder for chafing.
All right.
There's actually a brand called Monkey Butt that you can buy.
Is it really?
Pretty nice. We
All
used to
right.
use it on ruck marches.
I'm a Gold Bond guy myself, but I'll switch over.
Gold
I'll switch over
Bond.
and give it a
Gold
go.
Bond is like craft singles, and Monkey Butt powder is like straight up cheddar.
All right. I'll give it a gozies.
$50. Where's Giorgio's brand from 2020? What does that mean?
It's right where that Bronco is, just waiting to be parked in my parking lot.
What?
Remember, you guys said if I got an RPR brand in 2020, you would get me a Bronco.
Oh, the brand. That's right.
When
With
they were
the
drawing
cattle
up
brand.
designs, yeah.
Yeah. You never got that brand though.
I said I would get the letters for the Bronco. I have not seen the Bronco.
For the Bronco, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he had one and
I
sold
had
it.
one, so I sold it.
Yeah, so Ross weighed that cost benefit analysis of like
They offered me $15,000 over MSRP the second I got the goddamn keys, and I was like, I can't.
you could have had Ross Patterson Revolution marketing branding forever.
Do you know what the real shit was with that the Bronco? I got a newborn. I couldn't fit the newborn in the back.
No.
I would have kept that thing.
Yeah, the car seat didn't fit and click in. Did it?
Jesse was like, "Hey, dude, we can't, because the newborn's got to go backwards, and there's not enough space." The back, I love the car, by the way. I love the new Bronco. I'm a fan. But the back seat is like a Jeep Wrangler, where it's not enough leg room or room for small babies to have shit. Otherwise, I'd still have that goddamn.
Greg
thing, 'cause
just
I
gave
loved it.
$10. He says bleach the sack too while you're at it.
Well, my sack
Can
is
you?
as smooth as eggs.
All right.
Yeah,
be
Botox.
honest.
Yeah,
Do you do Botox or do you shave it?
Both.
Both, yeah.
Both. I'm manscaped that, to be honest.
Okay.
They've been pretty good on the sack. I've nicked a few times, but the anti-cut
Who's
technology
doing it
is
for
great.
you?
Me.
Oh, with just what, a Manscaped?
Oh, I'm full. Like I got one leg up on the shower like this, and I'm fully under because you got to get the leg straight. You know?
Correct.
So if you're just up in here and you get the back of it like this, and then you move all the way down, and you do it gently around the rim, that not to cut yourself, but then you know where it's at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the proper technique.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to correct you on that.
It
You
does
got
take a while to clean up afterwards, though. Which you know what? Maybe that's why women take so long in the bathroom.
Do it in a big shower. Do it in a big
I
shower.
don't want to like clog up my drain. You know.
Yeah, but you got to do it when it's dry. I mean, now we're getting real deep.
Jacob
here, but
Nichols says maybe you could also Botox your asshole. I don't know if that's even necessary.
No, you want to see those wrinkles. That's part of the magic of it.
And Botox like kills and numbs the muscle, right? That would
does.
ruin the sphincter, both for pleasure and bathroomness.
Oh, dude, taking a shit out of a Botoxed asshole would be a fucking nightmare.
No,
Taking
just
a-
slap
You don't think
out.
it would be a smooth shoot?
No, it would be like
Don't you feel some satisfaction pinching it off at the end?
Yeah.
Like your asshole's defeated that poop?
Like, oh.
That's what I celebrate every time. I'm like, yeah, fuck that, you fucking little bitch.
with a couple toilet pops.
Yeah. I'm like Yosemite Sam at home, just constantly firing my gun into the air.
Into the ceiling?
Yeah.
I like that. What I don't like, by the way, is Papa John's new concoction. Can you pull this up today? What are we doing here?
It's pizza, but without all the good parts,
What the
man.
fuck is
I
going
actually
on,
like
dude?
it. I'll eat a bowl of pizza toppings right now.
soda.
Really?
Yeah, I used to walk around. So you remember how there was a gap in this. I don't know where they went, but when we were growing up, every nice supermarket had like a fucking salad bar for some reason.
Yes.
Now they're kind of coming back a little bit.
Kroger.
But not as it's not like it was before. It was like a salad bar that you would see at fucking like Shoney's or some shit.
Yeah.
This is in the middle of the grocery store all the time, and people would make their
Harris
shit.
Teeter's,
I guess
Kroger.
Whole Foods still kind of has something like that, but most of them don't anymore. But when I was a kid, I would walk in, and I don't know how I never got caught because I didn't know that it was wrong to do it. I was like 5 years old or some shit, and I would just walk over to those things and grab a literal handful of pepperoni and stick it in my pocket, and then grab a handful of cheese, and I would pull pepperonis out and eat them, and just like sunflower seeds, just toss a couple of fucking shreds of cheese in my mouth. Walked around with my mom throughout the whole store doing that. Nobody said a word.
I used to do a hard-boiled egg. I'd grab a hard-boiled egg out of there and just eat it, snacking around the store. Never said anything, never paid for it either.
But to be honest, if I'd had, I don't know, you can't just have a handful of sauce, right?
No.
Because that would be weird. But
Well, show the picture here, Bob, and let people judge for themselves.
It just looks terrible.
So is there bread at the bottom? Is there still...
There's no carbs. It's like or no bread. Like
They're
it's,
trying to
no
cash in on the
bread.
keto thing.
yeah.
yeah, they're about 10 years late on that.
Yeah, they
If you're
are.
gonna do
Boys
that,
are.
you need just try to perfect like a cauliflower crust or something. If you're gonna go this route, like the bowl, this is just a bowl of pizza slop.
And they're charging you $7.99 for this pizza
I'm
slop
probably,
bowl.
I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy all of these tonight. And I'll tell you tomorrow how they are. I'm not kidding.
So it doesn't come out for another 3 weeks.
God
They just-
fucking damn it.
They just tested them. I think this is a joke. This was Shatner's last thing before he left. Remember those Aztec cars that Bryan
Yeah.
Cranston drove
Yeah.
in Breaking Bad?
Yep.
I heard for years that the guy was on his way out and was just like, I'm going to design the ugliest fucking car of all time, and this will be my final turn in. Fuck you guys and fuck this company. I think this is Shatner's last thing. Is it Shatner? Is Papa John? He's the guy who said the N-word?
Yes.
John Shatter.
Oh,
Shatter,
Shatter.
yeah.
Shatter.
He's
Shatter.
out. He
He's
has
been
no
gone.
control.
He's out, but I think this was the last thing in his contract where he's like, I get to design one more thing to fuck everybody over. Because this makes zero fucking sense. And for $7.99, you can get a whole goddamn pizza for that.
By the way, not even the first chain to do this.
Oh, who else did it?
Papa Murphy's has had pizza bowls for a while.
They don't even cook theirs.
They don't even cook them,
Man, I got to tell you, I've gotten on 3 separate occasions. This speaks a lot more to me. I hate Papa Murphy's for it, but it speaks way more to my stupidity than it does anything. On 3 separate occasions in my adult life, I have ordered gotten really high and ordered pizza from Papa Murphy's, and it's shown up uncooked, and I'm like, God fucking damn it. And that's not their fault. They are very clear that they're not cooked.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it.
I
it pissed me
never
off.
understood Papa
3
Murphy's.
times I've fucking done that shit.
I never understood it. And their stock was, when it came out, was huge. And I was like, who the fuck wants to cook someone else's pizza?
Yeah.
Like, that makes zero sense to me
I'm not doing that.
in this life. So they're doing it, but I bet you have to cook it, right? They're not
I think so.
cooking.
Yeah, they're just like, put all these raw things into a bowl.
It's just a hungry man fucking dinner, man.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's a microwavable dinner because you're going to put that in the microwave when it gets there, or maybe in the oven if you're classy.
Fuck that, dude.
You know how like there's the stereotype like, oh, if you like left a man to his own devices, like living alone, single, like he'd just eat like garbage, doesn't know how to cook for himself. If you eat these things, you are that person.
Yeah.
Like you are that sad one plate bachelor. This is grim. This is a grim meal.
It really is.
I will be ordering this tonight.
I know you will.
Well, it doesn't.
It doesn't
Well,
come
from
out for 3 more
Papa, from
weeks.
Papa Murphy's, you can order it.
I don't think we
right.
have that here. I don't know any Texan that would be like, oh, hey, I want to order
No, I've
pizza
done it
and cook
here.
myself.
I've done it. One of the times I did it was here in Austin, I think, or
Oh,
maybe
really?
it could.
There's Papa Murphy's
It may have been
around
in Wyoming.
Okay.
No, it was here.
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure there's one in Kyle.
Papa
Yeah.
Murphy's, there's one on Slaughter by by where I live, where Dan, you
There
used
was a
to live.
bunch in Wilmington, North Carolina.
I did it when I lived downtown here once for sure.
Okay,
Because
gotcha.
I was like really high, and I
Yeah.
remember I don't typically get excited about things, but when you're high and a fucking pizza's on the way, there's some level of emotion even that I will feel.
Is
You know
there
what
a
I mean?
better feeling on this earth?
when you know food's on the way? No,
When the guy opens the door and you see him, you lock eyes, and he's got your food, and you're that high.
Yeah, it's probably the same feeling you get when you're addicted to like painkillers and you finally get some more when you haven't had it for a couple of days. I would imagine.
Speaking of which, we're out here. Just send some in the studio, you know?
Yeah, the address is public. You guys can find it. Send us Percocet or
Vicodin, whatever you
Vicodin,
want. We don't
want.
care. We're not picky. But obviously take it first and then send us a video of that because we've got to do that whole thing now. And then the other awesome thing that I read about was there's a children's mullet championship that's going on right now.
Yeah, I saw that.
They're down to 2 in this bracket, by the way. I was unaware how seriously people were taking this, but these are kids with mullets, and now I want my kid to join this because I'm pretty positive he could have a sweet mullet. TMZ's got it. I read it on TMZ this morning, Bob. You can pull it up. You can pull up to 2 children on TMZ, and it's fun. They're exactly what you hope they look like. I mean, this is definitely some white trash. There we go. Look at that. The one kid looks like Lasro Lopez.
Yeah, don't you think that Lopez and our boy from Thigh Huggers should be on the judge panel for this?
Oh, 100%.
Maybe we should have
Lance
our
Liggett?
Lance Liggett. We should have our own mullet contest here in Austin, and have them be the 2 judges of it.
Yeah, that'd be great. Look at these. Look at that guy.
That was
This kid's a fucking ginger champion.
That right there is a Kentucky waterfall. That's
Yeah.
a beautiful head of hair.
But that's not my jam. That kid right there he checks all the boxes.
Well, he's wearing the pit vipers. That helps.
Emmett.
Obviously.
Emmett from Wisconsin.
This one is too classy for me.
Yeah, it looks like he had a nice haircut, and they were like, "Fuck, we got to grow this out." Wait, scroll back to that kid. Was the name of that town Fetus?
Festus.
Festus.
That's a suburb of St. Louis.
Thank God. Okay.
Yeah, he's a little too. I mean, this maybe you'll wear this to like a funeral or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
that's too classed up.
That's too
for me,
nice.
yeah.
It's
too
like
nice.
your dad went to get some Papa Murphy's and died in a motorcycle accident on the way
So
home.
now you're going to the funeral.
Yeah, yeah.
Now this kid killed his dad,
He's too good looking for this.
and he's also like cooking meth for sure. This kid is.
Wait,
right?
Bowden? Is that how you pronounce his name?
Apparently.
Bowden. Bowden. Maybe. Bowden.
Man, we're getting weird with kids' names. Look at that. He's too good looking for that. This kid's the same thing. He's too pretty for this.
Yeah.
This is like a doll.
Yeah, he's got a little comb over. That's too much. We need a fat red. There we go.
I need a little more
there we
party
go.
in the front from that last kid.
Brock from Douglas, Georgia.
Yeah, this guy is he's going to be a winner in life. You can tell already, right?
Now, do you call those, Dan? Are those American stripes on the side there where he's got shaved in? What do you call that technique?
Well, it depends. I don't know what it's called actually.
I think it's the American stripes.
Fade lines, maybe. If there's 3 of them, it's Adidas, and they'll sue him for that. Yeah, this kid's definitely going to own like a used car dealership when he grows up.
You ever see kids like that, and you can see their second promotion in life at age 43? Like I already can see that at AutoZone. Go to the next one.
Well, you got to get it in zone.
Whoa.
Oh, this is a tiny one.
Man, that's a baby.
He
dude.
is 18 months old, maybe. Holy shit!
That's a
that hair.
young.
And look, this is you get him fucking started early.
Yeah.
You teach him the basics of the mullet, and then you hand him over the keys when he's 3 or 4. Now he's way ahead. He's like Tiger Woods for mullets.
That's a 2-year-old right there.
That he's 18 months to 26 to like 28 months old. Yeah, for sure.
What else we got there?
That's not bad.
It's a decent head of
That's
hair.
actually a pretty classic mullet look.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Looks like
and
a young Morgan Wallen.
having he does.
His name
look
is
good.
Cash.
And having the sleeveless plaid shirt that helps.
Yep.
As well.
You gotta
It's all
sell
about accessorizing the mullet. You know what I mean? It's not just about the hair.
You got to sell it.
And I gotta say, I'm gonna have to go back and look for sure, but I've seen more kids from Missouri than any other state so far. So
Yeah, I've
Well,
noticed
Bob.
that too.
Yeah. I mean, look, that's going to happen. Who's up
Oklahoma
next
as
here?
well.
His name is Ketchen with a Y.
Oh boy, that's not great.
Boy, that's going to be a hard one for later on in life.
Look, yeah, by
Ketchen?
the way, your kids, for those of you out there who either have children or are planning to have children, I just want to let you know how this works. So children turn into adults. And they have that name fucking forever. So maybe don't name them stupid shit.
Yeah,
I
you
just,
remember-
I just name all my kids simple shit.
Right.
That way, in case they're dumb when they're older, hey, what's your name? It's super easy for
You
them.
remember in the 90s when, white people made fun of black people from naming themselves like their kids like
Yeah.
LaQuisha and shit
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
It really came back
Oh,
around.
it changed.
yeah.
Yeah.
It
Now
really
it's
came back around.
Now it's Kaylin, but it's KayleIghyn, and you're like, fuck, dude, I can't get into
If
that.
you see, for dudes out there, you're thinking about having a child with a woman, and whenever fall rolls around, she starts dressing like fucking Han Solo, she's going to try to push one of these stupid ass white girl names on you. Resist.
Yeah.
Resist. John. That's a good name. Names from the Bible. I'm
Yeah,
not
what
you.
if-
Everybody knows I'm not religious, but names from the Bible are good names to
Pretty
name
easy.
children.
I think Alec Baldwin on 30 Rock, he said, keep it to saints and kings and queens.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yep.
It's funny. He definitely pulled that trigger, by the way. Who do we got next?
Woof.
Oh, boy.
Damn.
That's a big head of hair on top.
That's almost like,
Whew.
if you think about like the haircut itself is not very good, but the quality of the hair is really high. I think this is like a Zoolander kind
Yeah,
of
this
situation.
is nice. His name is Rustin, and he's from Pocahontas, Arkansas.
Rust isn't a bad name.
Someone's going to show him this picture and then the movie Joe Dirt in 10 years, and he's going to be like,
That's only
WTF.
because of the
Yeah.
bad haircut. Like if you let me get in there with a team of professionals, we'll make this kid look great.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's go to the next one.
Oh,
What
here
do
we
got?
go.
Oh, that's nice.
Now we're mixing it up a little bit. This kid's
Yeah.
from New York. This is a very Puerto Rican haircut right
This
here.
reminds me exactly of a young Mario Lopez right
Yep.
here. That's
Yep.
an AC Slater
That's
look, for
beautiful right
sure.
there. That's a fucking that you see this kid show up on the baseball diamond, you know you're fucked.
Oh, yeah.
This kid can fucking play.
He's going straight to second base or shortstop, that
Yep.
kid.
And he's again, the most common accessory is the fucking pit viper.
Yep.
Pit Viper, and he's also got the stripes on the side of the head,
Yeah.
cut in. And I'm a fan of that. Who do we got next, Bobby? Oh, shit. Nolan from Durant's.
Too pretty.
Yeah, too pretty. And not only that, his hair is too straight. That's
Yeah.
that's going to be a dirty Kid Rockish look. And the part on the side and the top there, he's too good looking for that shit. Sorry.
I think this is a crisis mullet. In fact, I think.
I think so too.
I think this was not naturally put on him. Like
He-
I think the dad wanted it, the mom did not, and she was forced into it.
Yeah, but she decided to add her own little flair and make it look like
Right.
nice in the front.
She
yeah.
got the part on the side and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
It's not classy in the front, business in the back. It's fucking party in the front.
It's a party.
and business in the back.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right? God
Isn't-
damn it, man.
It's not Easter.
No, she went first class and in the back of the plane on that one. Now that is a long fucking Rapunzel like
Yeah,
hair.
there's a lot going on
My
here.
God, dude. Lincoln from
I
Cleveland,
think
Virginia.
this doesn't have the sort of like
Oomph.
of it, but this
Yeah.
is what a real mullet. This is your average Joe mullet.
Yeah.
That's long though. I mean, you could ponytail that. That's
I'm sorry,
really fucking
I said
long.
I said that wrong. Business in the front, party in the back. It's business in the front, not classy in the front.
Right.
Business.
Yeah, business.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Business. Who do we got next, Bob? Who's on here?
There we go.
Oh, he's got a thunderbolt.
I'm
shaped in
actually
the side of
liking.
his head.
I'm liking. So I said that mulleting is about accessorizing the mullet, and I think I like the shaved lines. I think that's adding a lot to these. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want to pigeonhole myself into only liking mullets with shaved lines on the side. But I mean, it's hard to look at that and not like it.
You love it. You love it, and you love the flair and what he was going for. All of that in this pick with that thunderbolt.
And he's into having a mullet too.
Yeah,
Like this kid seems happy about it.
he's going to be the first one in third grade. Like he's really amped to go to school today.
Yeah.
Who do we got next, Bob? Oh, wow.
No, that's Joe Dirt.
That looks like a lady. Looks like a lady.
That's well, Rowan is a
Is it-
androgynous name. So,
It is. And that's Arkansas. So I feel like it's mandatory if you live in Arkansas to have this look. And that looks like the girl from Stranger Things, the red-haired girl from Stranger Things.
I get like a Budnick from Salute Your Shorts vibe
yeah,
here.
a little bit.
Okay.
Jared actually knows him.
Really?
Of course he does. Anybody that Jared watched on television when we were all growing up, he's tried to make friends with him as adults.
Well, he's done a good job of it. Who do we get next, Bob? No, absolutely not.
That looks
is
like some Euro trash 80s band.
100%. He looks like he plays bass in one of those Euro trash
A
bands.
shame this child's from Mo.
Hit the X on that. That's an X.
Yeah, I mean Xander with a Z is different.
Ridge.
Isn't it? Ridge. I've never heard the name Ridge for a boy.
Yeah, remember one of the old producers for Black Rifle, that kid was named Ridge. Remember?
Oh, yeah, shit.
Yeah.
That's
I
right.
actually like the name Ridge.
I thought it was a nickname, though. Yeah, I don't mind it. But he's only got one name. So he's only going by Ridge.
Yeah, and he
pulling a
doesn't
share.
He needs he's lacking body in the back and top, or he needs to shave it more on the sides. There's not enough contrast going on.
It's
for me.
just too long. It's too long and straight for me.
Yeah, I do like the just right around shoulder or slightly longer length hair. I don't like the super long mullet.
Right.
Because then it's like you're losing some functionality. Because
Yeah.
nobody with a mullet doesn't own a dirt bike, or at least have one near them where they can ride it.
And you don't want that hair caught up in the
No.
back tire.
Yep.
So
It'll
yeah.
zip your fucking scalp right off.
Sure will. Sure will. Go to the next one. What do we got? Oh, fuck. There we
yes.
go. The big boy.
And he's actually got an American flag shaved into the side of his head.
Now that's
so
his
for me,
efforts.
that's the winner right there. Even though he's from Ohio, which I don't like.
Well, where is he at? Oh, Passacat. Jesus, that's a small town. So the sad thing about this is if he wins, that's going to be the biggest accomplishment in this kid's life. There isn't anywhere to go but down.
Yeah, well, I mean,
in
that's better than the no.
Pataskala, Ohio.
That's better than the no accomplishments he was going to have. I mean, what the fuck?
This kid straight up looks like Eric Cartman.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be a long
Seriously, you
life.
guys.
I almost hope he wins because that's going to be a long life. You know? Who else we got? What do we got in there? All right.
Yeah, I like that. I
That's
like
nice.
that he leaned into the messy look, and also he changed sunglasses
Changed
for
sunglasses.
the profile
God
picture.
damn it! Look at his name.
Oh, my God. His name is Epic.
This is in La Jolla, fucking Texas.
Dude, you can cut out of this for 1 second. I'll get a brief story here. When you name your kid Epic, something crazy amazing like that, I knew a kid named Legend. Their parents named him Legend. That is so fucking hard to live up to that you're just doomed from birth.
What's
at
that?
point.
What's that dude? The college football player's name? Something about being cold or some shit.
The coldest.
The coldest.
The coldest.
Well,
golfer.
He just did his first NIL commercial. I haven't seen it yet. We
Oh, I
should
heard
watch
it's
it.
great. Yeah, we should
It's
put it
fantastic.
up. Is it really?
Yeah, let's pull that up. But first, let's finish this.
We'll finish
See
this
his
and
last
we'll
couple
pull
months.
that up. But that's the point of this, right? When you name somebody something super fucked up like that, either you strive for greatness to overcome what your parents did to you,
Yeah.
or you're living in it the rest of your life and you're just like, fuck, man, I'm a loser and I can't do anything about
Yeah,
it.
do you really want to show up to like the unemployment office with this name?
No.
Every single time you have to go there for a check, they're like, Epic, huh? Last name's not Fail.
Oh, go to the next one, Bobby. Who do we got here? Oh, shit.
See, this is now a more detailed flag.
That
Now,
is the most detailed American flag I've ever seen shaved into somebody's head.
the front and top is too flat for me. I need some feathers. I need some teasing. I need something there. But yeah, the rest looks great.
This is something else.
That's
I like it.
That's number 2 for me so far.
I like it a lot. Landry from Duncan, Oklahoma.
A lot of Oklahoma
fan.
representation as well.
Big fan. That kid that's up next.
This is pretty Daly-esque.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
bad.
That's
not bad.
That's a John Daly cut.
Yeah. From North Carolina, Carthage. I don't know that town in North Carolina, but
That's the last
congratulations. Yeah, is that the last one?
Yeah.
Mrs. $20 for your butthole, Giorgio.
Yeah.
I guess they came late.
Okay. But that's fun. I don't. What does the first place winner get? Does it say in the article?
They get to kill all the other contestants.
It'd be awesome.
Oh, look at that Billy Ray Cyrus smile.
I was going to say, if Billy Ray Cyrus came
Look at that.
and judged it, it would be great.
Which maybe he will. Let's check the Mullet website to see. Well, there's kids voting, so you can go vote at mulletchamp.com.
All right.
You got to register to vote.
Oh, there you go. So all the kids are on there.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go there and vote.
Register to vote.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the American flag only because it was just so detailed. Like, that kid really had to sit for it, you know? He had to live for that moment. So I'm going to go with him. And then maybe Ridge. I don't know. It's a tough call. Congratulations, though, to all the contestants that made the finals. It's hard to make the finals at anything in this life. And your kids really did it out there. And I'm proud of you for that.
Yep.
Where's the coldest video? Do you have that?
About to pull it up. Hold on.
Okay. Pop that up. I'd like to see it.
Wouldn't it be funny if the reward for winning this contest was like super cuts for life?
It'd be great.
Like you never have to pay for another haircut.
But you can only get a mullet at
For sure,
Supercuts.
yeah.
That'd be fucking fantastic. Not a lot of people, though, can do it. Who is that, Bob?
This is the commercial.
Oh, this is the commercial? Okay, great. Play it. And wait, what's the background on this? What school does he play for?
Oh, he went to Nebraska, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know why they didn't use Scott Frost for this commercial
And
as well.
yeah, his name is DeColdest.
Yeah.
What's his last name?
Crawford.
Crawford. Okay. Which is awesome. All right, play this. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, he plays for Nebraska. Okay, here we go.
I'm so glad we called SOS. RAC is the coldest.
I'm always the coldest.
SOS to the rescue.
Hey, this is Dakota Crawford, wide receiver from Louisiana, now playing in Lincoln. When your AC isn't the coldest, you call SOS Heating and Cooling. Their techs don't make commissions, so they give you an honest opinion, fair pricing, and longer warranties than the competition guaranteed. Take it from the coldest. We will keep you cool this summer.
Look, this guy didn't hit that applause button. This is what the NIL should be used for. That's amazing. Good for him. That's fucking hilarious. That name, after 18 years, finally paid off. The only problem is that's a terrible football school, and it's going to be a long 4 years for that kid.
Well, I'm excited to see where he transfers.
He's getting a lot of press today, I can tell you that. That's a great commercial, though. Good for him. I think that's the goal and the hopes for all these people who are doing it, you know? That one of these will just break out and go viral, and then your money's made.
Look, that was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
And if I'm like a defensive back matching up on him, I learn the entire line. Like everything he says in that commercial, and every time I shut him down, I say the whole thing back to him.
Hi, I'm Dakota's foot. You know. Look, he's not an actor.
You're not the coldest now, are you? And just spike the football right in his fucking face.
Yeah, I think that's like a perfect local commercial.
It is.
Yeah,
it's
it
a
is.
perfect local commercial because it was written. They don't have a lot of takes. He's not an actor. I like it. I'm in on that. I'm in on the bit of it. It's when people take themselves so seriously that you're just like, man, what the fuck are you doing? I don't really understand that. There was a lawyer a few years ago. Remember when we were in North Carolina? There was a lawyer from Georgia, I think, who had like Thor's hammer or something crazy like that.
Well, there's the guy here with the fives. He's the car dealership. And it's
five.
He looks like a slim Peter Griffin from Family Guy, just screaming about cars.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, there's the Texas Law Hawk.
Oh yeah.
There's Scott Elder, of course.
Yeah.
Who could forget?
Who could forget? There's a lot of them out there.
Nickel pickle sale.
Don't they have to publish how much these NIL deals are worth? How much do you get paid for that? Because as of Tuesday afternoon, it had already been viewed 5.2 million times.
Holy shit.
Yes, sir. So they got their money's worth on that one.
Sure did.
Hold on, I'm going to look and see.
That's
how
the
many
goal,
it's
though. That's the goal.
It's got
Athletic.
5.7 million views as of now. Holy shit.
I'm looking for the pay. I mean, it should. Yeah, they all should be public. I'm pretty sure. Also, did you see SMU is now paying every single one of their football and basketball players $36,000?
Yeah, that's it. Look, Texas started that trend. They pay their entire offensive and defensive line starters $50,000 a piece. So I get it. But SMU though, that's not a school that will ever compete in anything. Maybe
what are you
baseball.
talking about? They should be.
They don't
Baseball.
have a baseball team.
Oh, they don't?
They should compete in football all the time because they should just go back to the 80s. Just pay everyone.
Which
Well,
they
they're going to do.
Their alumni base is insane.
Yeah, they're going to do.
and they'll.
That was Eric Dickerson's school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what would be cool is if Elon Musk started his own university and just paid everybody whatever the fuck he wanted.
It'd be fucking great.
He did joke the other day, yesterday, I think, about buying Manchester United.
Yeah. And fans actually wanted it to go down.
Yeah, because their organization the top level leadership and how they've been competing against fucking Man City and Chelsea, especially over the last couple of years, has been not
Glazers
great.
on them.
Yeah.
Who on the
US.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
They've not done a very good job with that organization.
Okay.
And Ronaldo super unhappy, and there's rumors that he's going to leave. And when fucking Elon said that, it's just like, yeah, please, dude, buy it. Because
American billionaires are ruining European football teams.
fuck
You
yeah.
know what's amazing? First of all, the Saudis and the Middle Easterns have been doing this for the last decade, and the Russians for about 20 years.
Yeah.
The oligarchs.
Yeah, if everybody's going to fuck shit up, we got to get involved and start fucking some shit up.
I agree.
you get a little piece of that pie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Elon Musk doesn't have a college, but someone close to him does.
Peter Thiel?
Andrew Tate has Hustlers University.
Andrew Tate. People are asking it for us to get on the show. We're down for sure. We're 100% down.
We
for
should
that.
maybe not get Andrew Tate on the show.
Why? What happened?
He's just a terrible person.
Google him.
Yeah, no, I understand he's a horrible person. Like, it's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care. I want to see how terrible people are.
There
Mike,
might be a
don't go anywhere.
trafficked woman behind him.
Yeah, we already make enough jokes about taking women's rights away here without somebody who actually believes it showing up.
I wonder if it's a bit. I think it's a bit, but who knows? Who knows? Now's the point in the show we get to the Drinking Bro of the Week. I'm actually going to bring Mike Eaton on, who just popped in. Mike obviously has his own show on the network. Come all the way around over here, and you opened up for Louis C.K. last night. I did. I wanted to ask you about it. That's a pretty big fucking deal.
Just sit here. Hang on.
Yeah. Do you want to? I don't know if we have an extra fucking mic or. We can pop in behind the producers.
Yeah, I can pop it over there.
That's fine. God,
All right.
who cares?
I'm
Congratulations.
Dan now.
Yeah.
It's me, Dan. Look, I'm friendly now. Ha ha! Nice, Dan. God damn it.
Congratulations, man. I saw,
Thank you.
You've been working your ass off. You just got your own YouTube channel. Got it verified, the whole thing. You got a special coming out and everything else.
Yeah.
And then last night, dude, you're opening up for Louis C.K. now? What the fuck?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Dude, the people at the Creek, he's touring an hour right now, and he's been doing arenas and all the big stadiums, and he's like still like such a diehard of the game. He's like, you got to work clubs. So he scheduled these 2 nights here in Austin.
That's fucking crazy. And
I think he's also doing Rogan too. So him and Joe List are going to pop on Rogan because they have their movie 4th of July.
Oh, yeah.
So they're in town.
Yeah.
So
That's wild. And did he reach out to you? How does that work for a guy like
Rebecca
Louis
over
CK?
at Creek in the Cave
No
reached out.
shit.
So he had for tonight, Wednesday night, he has Joe List featuring.
Okay.
And then Colton Dowling is going to host. But last night he was open. So myself and Ariel Isaac Norman, I got to host and she featured.
Were you nervous?
So I was kind of nervous, but so he walks into the green room. He's like one of the nicest people I've ever met. He's incredibly humble. You don't get any of like this, like, yeah, I'm the best, respect me energy. He was like, oh, hello, nice to meet you. How long have you guys been doing it? And he was talking to Ariel about her sister, who wrote a book about lesbian mermaids. And I was like, man, that has to be like the stinkiest pussy ever, right? And then Louis like, well, not necessarily. And so then now the 3 of us are having a conversation on where a pussy would be on a mermaid.
Yeah.
And then Joe Rogan walks in. And so then Joe Rogan and Tony Hinchcliffe are sitting there, and now it's all of us discussing where a pussy would be on a mermaid, and all of the nerves just went away completely because it was just like, where would the pussy be?
So last night's bill was did Rogan perform too?
No, he just came to watch.
No
that was what was so
shit.
cool is he's like, standing in the back of the room just watching.
That's wild.
It was just such an insane green room because it's like, Austin 5 years ago, that would have never happened. There
Well,
never
now,
could have been
yeah.
that room.
Well, Rogan did it.
Yeah.
Let's face it. And then everybody else moved here. We all moved here and all that other shit.
Yeah.
And everybody comes through here now. So Tony Hinchcliffe, Rogan, Louis C.K., and then you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's nuts. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Were you nervous for Rogan?
So meeting him was really cool, but it was like literally 2 seconds after I met him, he was like, well, fish lay eggs, and then the other fish come and put sperm on it. So fish don't really have a fuckhole. So it was just like, there was no time to be nervous because it was just riffing with, like, you think of these people as like giant dynamic. Like, to me, Louis the GOAT. He's the best comedian to do it. So I think of him that way, but then you see he's still a comic. Like, he's still just like a funny dude that just wants to be funny in conversation.
Yeah.
Like, man.
And plus, with all he went through, I'm sure he's just looking for normal people to hang out with now, where he's just like, look, man, I got fucked over by Hollywood and everybody else. Like, I'm
Yeah.
All I did was jack off in front of people, you know?
And I asked.
Yeah.
You guys are so big on consent, and you ignore that I got it every time. That was the other thing, too. I was like, don't bring it up, don't bring it up, don't bring it up, don't bring it up.
I know, you can't.
You could jerk off on me. Me and the feature, so I'm a straight guy and she was a lesbian, and we were arguing over who would be more excited for him to jerk off on. Because there's nothing sexual for either of us, but it's like,
it'd be fun.
It's Louis.
Just to say, hey, my hero jacked off on me.
No kidding.
Mine would be Ricky Henderson, you know?
Really? Okay.
Well, it's just he's the man of speed. You know, I
Yeah.
respect stolen bases and things like that.
That's
so.
pretty cool.
Yeah, that would have been, I'd let him do that for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. We can go down a rabbit hole.
Of who we'd let come on us? I know.
My God.
It's a long list.
Creepy, right? For two straight dudes?
Ideal bukkake.
Jackie Chan. Just because I want to respect the origin, you know, where it came from.
Dude, I would love to see him do a backflip and then come on you.
Yeah.
Like he just runs up the wall.
Yeah. And then he just laughs and points, you know, kind of like the movies, just like Rush Hour. I think that'd be a blast.
Fuck, that
That'd
would
be
be
an absolute
great.
blast. So you've got your own channel. You've got your own YouTube channel. Subscribe to Mike Eaton's YouTube channel. Your podcasts are up there. Your comedy's up there. When does your special come out?
It's going to come out next week.
Great. What day?
I'm bad at days. I think it's Monday the 21st.
Okay, great. So that would be Monday, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Monday
correct.
Monday is the 22nd.
It's the 22nd.
And it will be coming out on my YouTube. It's
great.
The breakouts. It's pretty good.
Subscribe to Mike Eaton's YouTube channel, and congratulations, man.
Thank you
I've been
so much.
seeing you over the last few years bust your ass, and to see that video last night with you and Louis C.K. on stage was nuts, dude.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
awesome, man. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, Ross.
Go to iTunes, rate the show a 5-star, leave a quick review. That's all the advertisers care about. And then go to Spotify and just click the 5-star. There's no review there, so you don't have to do anything whatsoever. Again, the fucking advertisers care about this shit. We don't. You just leave a nice, fun remark and then walk away. We appreciate you tuning in, kids. For D'Anthony Holloway, I'm Ross Patterson. This is the Drinkin' Bros podcast.